Halo MCC's June development update is officially out, and there's a lot to talk about, including a new skull coming to Halo 3, more info on Season 2 of the MCC, and improvements coming to the MCC all around. Hey everyone, GamerJlee here, and today we've got the release of the June development update for the MCC, and my god, is there a lot to go over. There's so much information that I can't cover it all in a short video, but if you want to go and take a look at the whole June update, I will have a link in the description below, but here we're going to go over the main, most interesting parts, so let's just get right into it. Starting things off, the Halo 3 PC flight has officially ended, with a total of 350,000 players invited, 4,000 tickets submitted, and nearly 100 different bugs and glitches knocked out, including two big ones being improving muffled audio sounds for weapons and voiceovers, and resolving player emblems so they are actually accurately appearing on character models. And if I could take 2 seconds to give my opinion on the Halo 3 PC flight, I thought it was by far the best experience we have had since this project really got started. It was a great flight with a lot of improvements and a lot of clarification between 343 and the community, and I'm honestly looking forward to Halo 3 on PC. Now, again, we've had good experiences with PC flights, and then when the games come out, they don't turn out nearly as well. So we still have to wait for the official launch, but overall, the flight was a big success, and a lot of people had nothing but praise to say about it. Again, that's gonna have to wait and see because there is still issues that need to be addressed, and hopefully those get ironed out before the official release sometime in the near future. Next up, we have a small update on ODST Firefight, as development has already been underway for a while now and is the next release after Halo 3. This is a very small update, but there is some good news here as the team has hit a milestone in updating the networking model for its release on the MCC later this summer. They will share more news on this in the future, but what I think many in the community, including myself, hope this means is that we will have full matchmaking when it comes to ODST Firefight. This was not a feature in the original game, but it has been a requested one for years if ODST's Firefight ever made its way to the MCC, so I just gotta say, fingers crossed. Next, we have a brief update about the status of the audio issues in the MCC, and this is a lot of technical info, so again, if you are interested in reading the full post, I will have a link down in the description box below. But to give you the TLDR, they are continuing their work on improving the audios for Halo 3 and Reach, and are currently trying to move all the MCC's audio to the newly released X Audio 2.9, where there will be more stable audio across different audio devices, and this means less clicking and popping in your headphones when you're shooting off your BR. But how about we get into the more juicier content and start getting into some of the new stuff coming to the MCC, starting with the Acrophobia Skull. Now, this is more exciting to me because honestly, I used to love skulls back in the day, but they are adding a brand new skull to Halo 3. The Acrophobia Skull is a new skull coming with the launch of Halo 3 on PC that allows you to take to the air like the jetpacking brutes that you see in the game and reach higher areas in the campaign and overall have fun. I mean, as someone who loves skulls in Halo 3 and ODST and Reach, I really am looking forward to seeing what kind of weird things we can do with this, and hell, seeing how fast you could speed run a game using this jetpack feature. But honestly, it's kind of cool. And what is funny is this came from the idea from a supposed prototype for the original Halo CE for the map boarding action that got cut from the game. Honestly, I am excited that they are adding new features and skulls to older games, but at the same time, I do worry about what this might do to the stability of the MCC as a whole. I know that I bring this up quite a bit, but when Halo 2 launched a few months ago, the thing that broke Halo 2's hit detection was not even in Halo 2, but was in Halo 3 and was the Valhalla sigils. Something that small and insignificant broke the hit detection of an entirely different game. What is adding a new skull going to do to the stability of the MCC? I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see, but I really hope that they double and triple check things before they click that launch button. And speaking of launches, onto the big news of this update, as Season 2 will be launching with the release of Halo 3 on PC. Now, to clarify, even though this is being released with Halo 3 on PC, the theme for Season 2 is going to be around Halo CE. Now, you're probably asking yourself, why are they doing a Season 2 and basing it around CE if they have Halo 3 coming out? Well, you gotta remember that each season is going to be themed around a different Halo game, and they're going in order of release. So we started with Halo Reach, Season 2 is going to be based around CE, and so on and so forth. The first bit of big news that we have is that there will be over 100 new items to unlock in Season 2 by spending season points. Along with the launch of a new challenge system, players will now be able to earn season points in campaign, firefight, and multiplayer by completing weekly and seasonal challenges. In addition, some challenges will even unlock items as well as XP, as you can see from these screenshots here. On top of that, 343 has heard the criticism about Season 1 and the order of unlocking new items, and have improved it for Season 2, as now you will be able to purchase seasonal items in a given tier in any order a player wants. So let's say, for example, you're on Season 2, Tier 2. That means you can unlock any of the items between levels 20 and 30 on this tier sheet, but you have to unlock them all before moving on to Tier 3. This seems to be a lot more fair compared to Season 1 and gives players more options, but doesn't allow players to jump all the way to the end of the season and unlock all the top final tier items. The rewards for Season 2 will include all new nameplates as well as the new visor, weapon, and vehicle skins for Halo CE, while future seasons will expand on customization options and season rewards for each game. But there is something very important I need to clarify before moving on from this topic. First of all, if you're not a fan of these customization options and want pure classic Halo, there will be an option to turn user skins on or off. Secondly, and this kind of follows my thoughts on the adding of new skulls, but this is great that they're adding more content to the game, but at the same time, what could this possibly break? Now, I've already given my opinion on this multiple times, but I'm gonna just play this little clip from my Gamer's Thoughts video, which you can click in the top right corner and watch the full video when this all got leaked originally. But here are just my basic thoughts. So my question is, what kind of issues could happen when we are adding tons of different customization options for Spartans, weapons, and vehicles that were not in the original game? Also, with tons of different customization combos, if something did go wrong, how easy would it be to identify the problem, find a fix, and how long would it take to fix it? I know a lot of people wanted Season 2 to come for a long time on MCC, including myself, but that was before the launch of Halo 2 on PC, and how one teeny tiny little design on a map caused a whole week of pain. Again, I'm not against the idea of adding new content to an old game, and I'm glad that they're respecting players who want pure classic Halo enough to give them the option of choice whenever it comes to seeing these new skins. But at the same time, I do have the fear that adding this new content will break the MCC once again, and then players are gonna have to wait around as 343 tries to figure out how to fix it after launch. But enough doom and gloom, let's talk about another improvement coming to the MCC, and that is an update to Halo 3's customization options. With the launch of Halo 3 on PC, you will now be able to once again mix and match armor pieces to your heart's content. They also added back the tertiary color customization option, which was previously unavailable in the MCC, which is nice to see. But let's go back to the challenge hub for just a minute, because we talked about this quite a bit earlier in the video. But on top of being able to earn XP, season points, and items, you will also be able to pin your most interesting challenges where you can easily find them without having to go back to the hub. They will also be adjusting challenges that people are not completing or finding ways to make them more interesting and or engaging. This is to improve the experience for players throughout this and future seasons. But now that we're done with all of that, now that we've looked at everything in this article, and if I missed something, if there's something that I skipped over that you want to check out, go ahead, click the link down in the description box below and check out the full post. I really recommend it. There's a lot to read about and a lot of technical jargon that is pretty interesting if you're into it. This is looking good. The future for at least the Halo 3 release is looking good, and the Halo 3 flight was absolutely amazing in my opinion. It is the funnest experience I've had with Halo on PC so far, and hopefully that continues with ODST and 4, even though I don't like that game very much, but still, I want them to be successful. Over the past couple of months, I've had a lot of people say, oh my god, you're so negative, you hate 343, you hate, the Halo community. No, that's not true. I've been passionate about this franchise for a long time, and that's why I care about what happens in this community and what happens with the products that we consume. Halo Infinite's right around the corner. We're gonna see gameplay this month, and this is by far the most exciting time to be a Halo fan, whether you're a classic player or a modern player, because the pieces are starting to come together, guys. It's starting to look like we are actually going to have an option for classic players and modern players, and maybe if Infinite is a good blend of both, people will be able to enjoy themselves and actually get along for once. Wouldn't that be great? I'm trying to be a little bit optimistic and have the best opinion I can. Now, if something's wrong with the game, I'm gonna call it out. And if that offends you, I'm sorry. I want this to be better for you, the consumer. I don't want it to be better just for me. I care about everyone. That's why I'm really hoping that Halo 3 kills it, that it does a great job, and then we follow through with the rest of the games for the MCC, and then Halo Infinite goes and blows our minds as we get into the next game of the Halo franchise. I'm a fan, I'm not a fanboy, and I'm gonna call it how I see it. But at the end of the day, those are just my thoughts and opinions. What are yours? Let me know down in the comment section down below, and if there's something you enjoyed about this update, let me know. Let me know what you're excited about, so that way we can share this together and have these discussions. I want to hear your opinion down in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, make sure that you guys follow me on all the socials. You can follow me on Twitter, where you can hear about upcoming videos, or whenever I'm going live on Twitch. And speaking of Twitch, I go live over there every Sunday through Tuesday from 6 o'clock p.m. PST to 9 o'clock p.m. PST every single week, and we usually try and keep up with that pretty regularly. You can also follow me on Instagram, where I post clips from those live streams, whether they're funny, stupid, or entertaining of some sort, as well as behind the scenes images of new projects that I'm working on, so you get a little bit of behind the scenes footage. And make sure you join the community Discord. That's where we have a lot of discussions, whether that's Halo news, gaming news, or industry news. We talk about it all over there, and there's a lot of great people in our community. So click the link down below and make sure you join the Discord. But that's gonna do it for this video. Honestly, I'm looking forward to the future of the MCC, and I'll keep you guys updated right here on the channel. But thank you guys for watching, and as always, GamerJlee signing out. Frag